Good day, global citizen. Nimrod Kakani here on your tube. Yeah, continuing with our global politics. Still on the story of Carlson Tucker. Carlson Tucker basically he had this thing of wanting to expose the two sides of the story, and obviously one of his driven agenda was to hear Putin's side of the story, because we cannot say it's journalism and only hear one side and not hear the other side. As we all know, it takes two to tango. Basically, what happened was he made, against all odds, his trip to Moscow. He got there, interviewed the big president himself, Mr. Putin. He went on, he grilled him, he went all in on him. He didn't look any back, or he didn't leave anything behind. But the only problem is this: the Western media is not happy about this. They launch a whole smear campaign about him, getting clips about him where he sounds fair about the whole thing, but they trying to smear campaign him. They try to make him look like a real Moscow mouthpiece. They even said it in those exact words. They call him a Putin puppet, of which is not true. They're only doing that to discredit the man. But the funniest thing that I saw, which was very, very, very ironic, it's when the leader of the states, one of the leaders of the Biden administration, I'm talking about Hillary Clinton, going on air, going on media, calling him out and giving him all sort of names, of which I felt is not really, really, really fair. I mean, if you are in the position of Hillary Clinton, you need to know your level and you need to know where you stand. I mean, you are seen as one of those leaders, in the global citizen arena, you know, as the globe. And for you to lower yourself that low, attacking a citizen, a mere journalist, it really exposes what is going on in the world. It really exposes, and of which it's not fair at all. If you think about it's not fair at all. You know what? You need to comment down the line there and tell us what you think. I'm gonna open a comment box. You guys can just tell if you're against this, or if you feel that whatever. Just comment below. Still on the geopolitics, you went all in, of which it was something that we all wanted to see. It had to come at some point. It had to come, because you need to know, like, nowadays, with media and social media and internet and all those things, people have a choice. No, it's no longer like before, when people were fed the only one media propaganda narrative. Now people research their news, and it's funny to think about it. Like, even people you thought that they I'm looking for exact words, like the old generation, they know about propaganda. They know about how the news is done and how media. And the other thing that Carlson Tucker said that really touched me, it's when he said he was exposing the media then. He was exposing the media. But one would think he's been hypocritical, because remember, he's in the media business. He's a journalist. When he went on about the media can push a certain narrative, of which is good, of which is true, but for that to come from him. But then now he's a free man now. He's independent now. He gets sponsors, then he just pushes the journalism, which is his passion, which we love, And also with him, it's not always what he says goes. No, he wants to be challenged, and he wants everybody to put their opinion, and still on that. And I haven't seen the whole lot of that interview, of which I'm planning to do. I think they say the interview went for like 2 hours or so. I'm still gonna go over it and watch it all, so I can also have some bit of a light, so we can engage more on this topic. This is one of the biggest highlights of this week. It was the biggest highlights of this week. The old Joe Biden administration is not really, really happy with Carlson Tucker. And it went as far as one of the Union, European Union parliamentary. He went as far as saying Carlson Tucker needs to be sanctioned. Ooh, in democracy, I don't think that is a very, very good thing to say. Because what he's doing, it's not criminal at all. It's not criminal to go wherever and interview whoever. I mean, we got freedom of speech. Thanks to America, the police of freedom and human democracy. Through them, we all, as the global citizens, have the rights and the freedom of speech. So, in any constitution of the global citizens, that doesn't stick. I'm not even gonna entertain that. But there are certain things that comes with that. You need to understand that it's very interesting, and now it's all about pushing the narrative, and it can be very ugly. It can be very ugly, believe me. It can be very, very ugly. But nevertheless, what I love about that interview, some few clips that I've seen so far. There's when President Putin is asked about what really happened, and he's saying the same thing that he's been always saying: the Minsk agreement. And the funny part, he's got all